tutorial, we're going to see how to create some fairly impressive 3D objects using a command called the revolve command. It's a pretty simple command to use, but it can do some impressive things. You can find the revolve command in the modeling panel of the ribbon beneath the extrude command. The basic idea behind the revolve command is that you can draw a polyline and then use the revolve command to create a 3D shape based around that polyline. In this example, I've drawn 4 polylines, each of different colors, so I can show various options with the revolve command. It's important to note that if you're wishing to create a 3D solid with the revolve command, that you draw the outline of what you're wanting to revolve with a polyline. So these examples, again, I've shown here in different colors, are drawn with polylines, and it's important also that they're closed polylines. So remember, the polyline command is found in the 3D panel, and also remember, as you're drawing a polyline, I'll just do a quick little sample here, to make sure that it's closed. When you get ready to enter the last point, instead of trying to click the last point to it and click, use the close option. That will ensure that it is a closed polyline. Alright, so let's check out the revolve command. Again, it's in the modeling panel. You'll find it beneath the extrude command. We're going to first click on the polyline that we wish to revolve and then hit enter. And then AutoCAD will ask for a axis start point, or it will allow you to enter other options for defining the axis. But we're just going to use 2 points along the vertical edge of this polyline. It doesn't have to be on the exact endpoint, as long as the 2 points line up somewhere along that vertical line. Then AutoCAD will ask, how much do you want to revolve this? I've clicked in my 3D viewport, so you can see that I'm kind of dragging to create the revolution. But you can also just enter a variable, a value, and for mine I'm entering 360 degrees. And you see that this completely revolved that 2D polyline around a 360 degree axis to create this nice looking solid. Okay, so with this light blue or the cyan polyline, let's use the revolve command again. But in this case, after I select the polyline, I'm going to leave a little space between this vertical line and where I'm going to create my axis. So I'm just dragging 2 points to create an axis line parallel to the blue vertical line. And now when I enter my 360 degree value for the revolution, you'll notice that it created a hole in the solid revolution. Okay, one more example now. I need to move my red polyline over because my last extrusion was a little wide. And in this example, we're going to again click the polyline first with the revolve command, and I'm going to click 2 points along the vertical line for the axis. But in this time, instead of entering 360 degrees, I'm just going to enter 180 degrees. And you can see what kind of revolution I get, just a half a revolution. And finally, on this last example, the green polyline, we'll revolve it. And I'm just going to use a 90 degree value for my angle revolution. And there you see in the 3D view we get just a quarter of the revolution shown. This command can be particularly handy if you're designing things like chess pieces, like pawns and kings and queens. One thing I do suggest if you are designing chess pieces with this command is that you create the polylines and revolve these in the front viewport. Otherwise you'll need to rotate and move them around, and by creating any chess pieces using the revolve command in the front viewport, they should revolve the way you are expecting them to revolve. So go ahead and For this first exercise, draw 4 polylines similar to the ones that I used in this example, and try out the revolve command and see if you can duplicate the 4 examples that were shown in this tutorial.